Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about the first two episodes of the Seven Deadly Sins, Four Nights of the Apocalypse on Season 2 on Episode 2, or Nanatsu no Taizai, Mokushiroku no Yonkishi, Season 2 on Episodes 1 and 2. Now, I know it is pretty late for the first episode, but it's because I've been trying to look for the source of where I could watch it in fansub, and it was pretty difficult, but I managed to find my site, which I cannot say here because maybe I'll get in trouble, and many people from what I hear got in trouble for like saying where they got the site. Where I managed to watch the first two episodes is finding it from the source on Reddit. That much I can tell you, since it's a public website, etc. It should help you out. Not to mention, yeah, I usually find my sources of certain anime sites where I could watch certain series on Reddit. So you might want to look there if you want to watch the first two episodes. But if anything else, I'm going to talk about the first episode, and then it'll go on to the second episode. Let's get to the first episode right here. We have to it that Arthur makes his invasion on Britannia and starting to cause a lot of trouble, while everyone else is actually mesmerized by Arthur's promise saying, hey, I know you guys lost a lot of loved ones, but I'm here to help you reunite with them. How about that? Although, it is very tempting since people are very desperate to want to reunite with the people they love that they lost or got killed. We have to it that Meliodas comes in to fight against King Arthur when Tristan has no chance against King Arthur at all. And we've seen how strong King Arthur is, and he easily shows his power of what he can really do. As for Meliodas, he is the only person so far able to, to put himself against a stalemate against King Arthur. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of people will be upset to see how Meliodas is not being that super boss character he was in the original Nanatsu no Taizai series, which I don't blame him for. But we have to understand, when it comes to the power of chaos that Arthur has, it is very much unpredictable and very much random, and what makes it very strong is its source of power that was given to Arthur himself. And that's what allows him to actually overwhelm Meliodas, possibly, and Tristan and many others. But other than his overwhelming strength and power that could cause a lot of damage and be a threat to everyone right now, we have to it that turned around when Lancelot shows up. And this was the one scene I wanted to see in action the moment I wanted to watch the first episode. But like I said, finding a source of where I could watch the first episode of Nanatsu no Taizai, the Four Nights of the Apocalypse Season 2, has been very difficult. Very, very difficult. Even trying to watch it on mobile phone or even on a tablet is what makes it worse. So, right now, when Lancelot shows up with the help of the mini Percivals to guide him there, we have to it Lancelot actually gives Arthur a beating that Arthur was shocked to see. And even though Arthur's chaos abilities was able to actually maybe turn it around, Lancelot, on the other hand, is a whole different level. Even Percival is really shocked about this, and Tristan, who finally went back to normal after Lancelot used his Shining Rod to knock out Tristan out of his demon form, we have to it that Tristan explains to Percival that he's actually stronger than him. I mean, many years ago, long time ago, when he was missing, he somehow came back more powerful, and his skill and power is on that part of the legendary Seven Deadly Sins, which apparently, like I said, and repeating myself, he is the son of Bon and Elaine. So you could imagine how strong he really is. If you watched the original series or read the original series of the Seven Deadly Sins or Nanatsu no Taizai, you'll understand that Lancelot was not a joke either. I mean, anyone who was born from a very powerful, strong father should understand that their genetics is going to be a whole different level. Even when King Arthur used his power of chaos, or the chaos is trying to protect him, Lancelot's magic ability that he unleashed tremendously through magical pressure ends up making it retreat. They go okay, I'm out of here, you know? And we have to it that eventually King Arthur makes his retreat after Ironside warns King Arthur of what the consequences will be, because right now, you are being targeted by everyone from the 7 deadly sins. Bon, Gother, King, and Diane are very much ready to go into action. Now, you guys might be saying, hey, why'd you have to say those names? It hasn't been revealed yet. If you understand that the Nanatsu no Taizai understand that the Four Knights of the Apocalypse is the sequel to Nanatsu no Taizai, there's no problem saying their name to begin with. Not a big deal. Okay, well, enough of me being a stupid fool most of the time and bragging like a fool and rambling on. We have to it after King Arthur makes his match with Lancelot. He decides to make his leave, and he actually thinks the Four Knights of the Apocalypse will be someone that could entertain him. Like, he saw them nothing more than little pieces that he could play with. But after seeing what they can do to him and what they are capable of, he changed his mindset by saying, I'll play with you to, like, I'm going to kill you and all your allies. So you better be ready for what's to come. And the episode ends off with Leonis being in the aftermath of the situation where the Four Knights of the Apocalypse and many others are trying to help and heal the citizens of Leonis, giving their best. So I thought it was pretty cool to see how the episode was done. The amount of the amount of fun it gave out was pretty entertaining for now. But other than that, that was the first episode. Is like King Arthur makes his attack. Meliodas tries to fight King Arthur, but I forgot to put in this detail that Tristan tries to help out, and he acts like a child. And sadly, though, Meliodas stood no chance against King Arthur, maybe because he's protecting his son. And we had to it once Lancelot shows up. He's like, hey man, deal with me. He was like pummeling King Arthur like no problem. And that's when King Arthur goes like, okay, I changed my mind. I'm not going to play with you guys no more. I'm going to kill you and your friends. Kind of thing. And then Leonis is in the aftermath of the invasion of Camelot and of King Arthur, and they're trying to recover. And Percival and his friends go off to a nice snooze. Okay, here comes episode 2, where Percival's group ends up meeting Elizabeth and Meliodas, and they are appointed knights of. They become holy knights of Leonis to fight against Camelot and King Arthur. Eventually, they meet up with the other holy knights of Tristan's platoon or Tristan's team, but not before all this. Before all this happened, Lancelot thinks about the situation and what's to come. Because they pretty much got themselves in a situation that they're in major trouble. Like, they lost a valuable resource that could get them to Camelot, and we get to know why down the road in this episode. After Percival and his friends become holy knights of Leonis, they end up having to meet up with the other people to try to figure out the next move. Because we get to know what Camelot is and what it really does to Britannia. And we have to it that a mage called Thetis, I think one of the finest or strong or best mages or sorcerers of all Britannia, and pretty much a personal attendant of Elizabeth, with Queen Elizabeth Leonis. We get to see that she teleports them to a location of what Camelot has been doing. And it's very bad too, because Camelot, even though it's a kingdom, it needs resources to keep it, to maintain it, or to keep it running. It's like saying you need electricity, for example. That's one way how to say it. And it has been taking a lot of resources from Britannia. It took away It took away one of the Holy Knights' hometown, and then they took a mining field. It took many places. So I guess you can say that Camelot of King Arthur that he's making with the power of chaos, it needs fuel from Britannia's resources and lands and hometowns, castles, I guess you could call it, if possible, to maintain its functionality or keep it functional, I guess. And it has been doing that, and it's been very bad for Britannia. Even Meliodas himself couldn't do anything, and I'm pretty sure the next question is wondering hey, if you guys really had the chance to go to Camelot in the first place, why didn't you do so and storm in? The thing is, Camelot does not allow any other races to enter its location, because Arthur made it that way. For example, demons, fairies, giants, and goddesses aren't allowed to enter Camelot because Arthur made it that way. However, half-breeds or humans could actually enter Camelot's location and make an invasion if they can. That's where the Four Knights of the Apocalypse come in. So pretty much, there you have it. You guys might be asking and wondering, why couldn't Meliodas go over there and kick Arthur's butt when he even had the chance to do so? Because he can't enter there. He's a demon. So it sucked. But not to mention, their key to Camelot was also destroyed after Jericho, in Season 1 of the Four Knights of the Apocalypse, killed the prisoner of the Holy Knight of Chaos and of Camelot. So pretty much that was their only source of chance to enter at Camelot and make the stop or invasion of Arthur to stop him from taking parts of Britannia to keep Camelot fueled up or functional. So everyone's at a stalemate right now, knowing that in order to possibly get to Camelot again, they have to catch another Holy Knight of Chaos of Camelot. However, Percival makes a suggestion, hey, how about this then? How about we all go on a big adventure and look at some things around? Maybe we could find a path to Camelot there. So pretty much Percival says, let's go on a big exploration journey and find another pathway to Camelot. We don't have to count on a Holy Knight all the time, and that alone is a possibility. Even though the possibility is very low and there's no shot about it, it's still worth the risk to try to make way there. So pretty much Meliodas remembers and talks about Percival and how Vargas really protected Percival and believes that this boy will bring hope, as Gothard mentions to Meliodas. So I go, oh, pretty cool stuff, So yeah, looking forward to what's to come. Other than that, pretty cool episode, and looking forward to the next one and much more after that. I don't know how many episodes they're going to create or how much are they going to adapt, but hopefully it will be a certain good amount, because right now it is starting to catch up a bit with the manga. So I would not be surprised if they make way for 12 episodes for Season 2 of the Four Knights of the Apocalypse and make a cliffhanger that could be very sad and devastating. That much I can say. Anyways, that's about it, people. I know as much as I would like to explain or talk about where I've watched the episode, I'm afraid I can't do that. Otherwise, I'll be in trouble. But all I could really tell you is that look up the sources of the series of the Four Knights of the Apocalypse Season 2 on Reddit. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who give you the resources to watch the episodes. So yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys in my next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time. Alright? Peace out. Bye bye. Toot-ta-da!